Hello and welcome to the Optinova Live Hub. I am Annette Höglund, and in my role as the CCO at Optinova Group, I take care of sales and marketing globally. We are very happy to be with you digitally here today at the Live Hub. Although we are very much looking forward to in-person interactions as soon as they are possible again. Today's agenda. We have prepared a dynamic agenda covering a wide range of interesting topics. Everything from who we are, what we contribute to the world, and what customers and partners can expect from us. Most importantly, we will take you to visit our newest production facility and present highlights of our medical product portfolio. Meeting the team. This is the team who will be presenting to you today, but also helping us navigate through the agenda. These are the colleagues that would take care of you locally. First, let's start with welcoming words from our CEO, Anders Wiklund.
Welcome to Optinova. My name is Anders Wiklund and I'm the CEO. Optinova has been around for a very long time. We are soon celebrating 50 years in the industry. We were established 1971 here on the Åland Islands in Finland. We have evolved for many years. We have added new capabilities, clean room, new market launches, US, Asia, acquired companies, starting new manufacturing sites, and so on. And we are soon now to launch our new manufacturing site in Pennsylvania in the United States. Extrusion is our core business. That's really our edge, our competence. However, in the overall picture, that is not really our main motivation. Our passion is actually where the tubing, our products, are used for among you as a customer. We know that your application and devices are part of creating the next generation of society we all want to live in. Our greater purpose, increasing the quality of everyday life. Optinova has over 400 employees worldwide in sales companies and our manufacturing sites. We have over 100 production lines in our plants. That makes us one of the biggest extrusion providers globally. We manage almost all materials on the markets for over 1,000 customers worldwide. We focus on two business lines, industrial customers and medical. Those are excellent synergies in our global context. All is about extrusion, even if the end application is different, but they bring a lot of benefits for you as a customer having these both, especially in pandemic situations.
As mentioned before, we are global operations and would now like to take you on a tour to show you a few of them. Here, Meta Pradiskison. Welcome.
Thank you for joining us today. My name is Meta Pradiskison. I work for Optinova Asia Pacific, based in Bangkok, Thailand, and responsible for sales activity in Asia Pacific region. Today, we are delighted to introduce you to our global presence, and Optinova Group is a Finnish company. Our headquarters is in Mariehamn City, capital of Åland Island. We have two plants in Åland Island. One is in Goodby, where we manufacture tubing for medical applications. Another plant is in Jomala, where we manufacture industrial tubing applications. Outside Europe, we have one plant in Thailand, Chonburi. We are able to manufacture for both medical and industrial tubing application over there. And the latest factory for our group is in North America at Pennsylvania. Besides our 4 plants, we have sales office spread across the globe as well, from Shanghai, Bangkok, Kolkata in India, Uppsala in Sweden, Limburg in Germany, Danbury, Minneapolis, and Los Angeles in the USA. I would like to leave you with a quick virtual tour of our facilities in different parts of the world. Follow us. Our headquarters situate in Mariehamn off Åland Island, the heart of Baltic Sea. Here's our could-be plan for medical tubing business line. Our factory in Chonburi, Thailand, which is about 100 kilometers from Bangkok, approximately 1.5 hour driving from Bangkok to the east of Thailand. We can manufacture tubing for both medical and industrial applications from this factory. We have been able to keep our business continuity during the challenging year of 2020, and we are ready to support you further for your needs of tubing solutions. Thank you.
Thank you, Meta. Now, over to something that's very central to us, company culture. So what does it mean to have a company culture? How can employees experience company culture? Can a customer feel the culture when interacting with employees? And can societies in which we operate and the planet feel it? For Optinova, this is all gathered under the guiding star #FeelGoodFactory, and now also included as part of our brand, and as a significant part of the company logo. Where we can influence, we want to influence. Diversity is something that we celebrate, and I welcome my colleague Natasha Liederfeld, who will now explain in more detail what it means to us.
Hi, my name is Natasha Liederfeld, and I'm responsible for the sales area within Nordic, UK, Ireland, and Balticum. I would like to tell you a bit about diversity at Optinova. The diversity among Optinova employees is a competitive advantage. We strive to be inclusive with respect to gender, age, nationality, culture, and experience, of course. Diversity is fun and enrich, especially in a global organization where the understanding of cultural difference is essential. Now over to my colleague, Meta.
Thank you, Natasha. In Optinova Group, we have more than 400 employees working with us around the world, with 26 nationalities, and it's comprised of 40% women, 60% men. We have employees speak 7 different languages, and we are a team of age average 37 years. Our combined working experience in the group is more than 3,200 working years, and it keeps growing.
Next, quality. In the field we are in, quality plays a central role. Welcome, Daniel Lundberg, Quality Manager at Optinova Group.
At Optinova, quality is an important part of our business. Our quality principles guides us in delivering products and services that are safe and compliant. Our quality work is essential for the achievement of our ambition to be recognized and trusted as the leading supplier of extruded components. In order to achieve the high quality and products that we are famed for, every employee is trained to understand their responsibility in achieving our quality objectives and are empowered to take action when needed. Our customers and partners trust us to deliver products that is safe and well within specification. By fostering an agile quality culture and using some of the latest software and measuring technologies, we are not only complying with relevant laws and regulation, but continuously challenging ourselves to improve products and processes that will add value for our customers. Education, training, coaching, supervision, and communication is key when building an effective quality system. Our system, of course, covers everything from incoming raw materials and supplier management to production, quality control, delivery, and follow-up with our partners. The system is reviewed annually, and we hold many of the certifications needed by our customers, like ISO 13485 and ISO 9001. We are committed to continue supplying you with great quality products and services.
Thank you, Daniel. From quality over to sustainability. As we are a global operation, we know that what we do for sustainability has wide-reaching effects for the planet. Therefore, we want to carry our responsibility and be in the forefront. In our sustainability efforts, we include environmental, social, and financial initiatives. As can be seen here, that affects every part of the business, from growing people, facility management, logistics, and also the business relationships. Now it is time for us to take a look at the medical portfolio. So welcome Richard Jokinen, our VP Medical Business Line, who will be introducing the medical product portfolio, and then after that we're going to look into some of the interesting application areas. Welcome.
Why Optinova? The extrusion world is largely about knowing your raw materials, knowing your extrusion processes. Optinova has nearly 5 decades of experience when it comes to extrusion of fluoropolymers, thermoplastics, and elastomers. We have over 100 extrusion lines, making us a very large extrusion player in the world. And our solutions, together with customized automation solutions for secondary operations through customer collaborations, are known worldwide. Optinova's extrusion solutions are found in a wide range of medical applications. We have a strong foothold in the infusion technology world thanks to the legacy IV tubing offering. However, we are also largely found in interventional applications across the therapy fields, as well as in delivery devices of various sorts, such as endoscopy and urology. Optinova entered the medical FEP heat shrink market with a solution that we call Quick Shrink. It's a low temp, quick shrinking FEP heat shrink solution, starting to shrink already from 80 degrees centigrade. When designing our processes at Optinova, in particular the heat shrink process stability and robustness is something that we have focused on. This was very much the case for the quick shrink. Today we're working on a different solution addressing a common challenge in the community, and I'm talking about longitudinal change. It's not uncommon that we hear about solutions out there where the longitudinal change in the shrinking process exceeds 10%, which naturally is causing challenges for the medical device manufacturers. Now we are proud to introduce an FEP heat shrink solution with a guaranteed maximum longitudinal change of 3%. This solution will certainly help catheter manufacturers achieve a more predictable outcome and with repeatable processes and the maximum yields in mind. Please get in touch with our Optinova contact to discuss this solution further. And as a reminder, Optinova have both a custom as well as a standard off-the-shelf offering of heat shrink solutions.
Spiral heat shrink, or zebra heat shrink, in PTFE material. Optinova's zebra heat shrink tubing is used for flexible endoscopic devices by being recovered onto guide wire core. The unique color pattern indicates movement of the wire to aid the surgeon during the operation. Thanks to the low friction nature of PTFE, Optinova's zebra heat shrink has exceptional lubricious coating abilities.
Medical implants are among the more demanding applications out there. At Optinova, we have a long experience working with medical implant grade materials, in particular for the CRM and neurostimulation field. The thin-walled TPU extrusions that we manufacture are used as an insulating layer on pacemaker defibrillator leads.
Thank you for joining. My name is Jutta Resio, and I'm the responsible sales manager for the products of the Optinova Group in Central Europe, Africa, and Middle East. Together with my colleague Somen Zanyal, I will give you some brief information about our capabilities in IV catheters. Optinova is the global leader in extrusion solutions of IV catheters. Quality, consistency, and service are key aspects of the IV tubing supply, something Optinova has perfected in nearly 5 decades. Optinova's OptiFusion portfolio is covering both customs and standard solutions in all major materials like FEP, PTFE, ETFE, and TPUs. We produce clear, multi-striped, and fully radio-opaque tubing, spooled or cut to length, according to our customers' demand. Optinova has developed its own in-house compounding technology to secure the best quality of compounds in various materials. Fillers used in Optinova's IV OptinFusion tubing are barium sulfate, tungsten, and bismuth subcarbonate. I will hand over to Somen now.
I am responsible for Optinova's business in India and Southeast Asia. We are a proud provider of extrusion services to the IP community worldwide, and we work with all from smaller specialty infusion niche players to multinational brands, providing a tailored consultative approach. All Optinova tubing is produced in Class 8 clean room and certified with ISO 13485 and 9001 quality standards. To be able to provide a tailored solution, an open dialogue with our customer is always our preferred way of conversation. We are looking forward to your questions. Thank you.
It is time to take a look at another key area for the Optinova Group, digitalization and automation. We are actively taking steps towards this in our newest facility. Please enjoy the virtual tour of Hall 7.
Hall 7 is the most ambitious investment in our manufacturing capacity to date, launching a new era of many more expansions at Optinova. With 2,000 square meters of cleanroom areas, Hall 7 makes Optinova Goodby the largest extrusion hall in the industry. At the core of Hall 7 operations is an automation-driven, data-oriented facility management system. The new facility environmental control measures utilize a cutting-edge SPC software to redesign and automate the data capture and monitoring process. Using next-generation ventilation technology, surveillance of contaminants and particles in each cubic meter of the hall is implemented as never before. And with new standards in facility management brought to next levels, Hall 7 delivers uncompromising quality performance in any situation. A high level of integration between cleanrooms allows for optimal environmental conditions, making Optinova's highest quality medical tubing even better. Hall 7 allows for technologically demanding R&D activities to happen in-house, and many of the extruders in the hall have been built from the ground up at Optinova's 50-year-old innovation center. And with the new high-speed, high-output extrusion line, advanced medical tubing is now produced with an efficiency never before possible at Optinova. Above all, Hall 7 is built with sustainable development at the core of all decision-making. Thanks to increased automation, energy and electricity consumption is reduced to a minimum. Hall 7 has truly been pushed to extremes to ensure that each aspect of the hall contributes to earning it the title, the world's most advanced extrusion hall. Join us and develop the future of extrusion.
The new Hall 7 brings world-class infrastructure to the table. Next-generation data collection is driving cleanroom particle measurements, sustainable energy solutions, last but not least, extrusion excellence. It's a big step towards Industry 4.0 standards. It consists of 2,000 square meters of cleanroom area, all dedicated for medical extrusions. The focus will be on fluoropolymers, thermoplastic solutions, as well as automated secondary operations. We are looking at both novel capabilities as well as capacity extensions for existing strategic applications, such as IV, CRM applications, and balloon tubing. For large to very large volume medical applications, Optinova offers a unique high-speed, high-output extrusion solution. This thermoplastic extrusion capability offers the benefits of true volume handling, coupled with the medical extrusion requirements profile. It enables a highly cost-effective extrusion solution for which secondary operations can be implemented with customized automation equipment. Optinova have a long history of customizing automation solutions in collaboration with our customers. Some secondary operations would be tip forming, lure bonding, and flaring. But it doesn't stop there, be it automated solutions, semi-automated, or operations of more manual nature. Optinova is engaging on a wide range of secondary operations.
Now it is time for technology, and our CTO Andreas Perjus will take you through this. Welcome.
Hello and welcome everyone. This is the tech perspective of the Optinova Live Hub 2020. My name is Andreas Perjus. I'm the CTO of the Optinova Group, and I would like to share a few of the innovation milestones we have seen this year together with you. First of all, we have the inauguration of the Optinova Innovation Center. Situated in close proximity to our Goodby factory in Finland, we have created a dedicated center for customer collaboration and technical innovation. What we see is a strong increase in advanced extruded tubing together with various setups, be it tip forming, flaring, holes or openings, braiding, forming, fittings and connectors, you name it. All of this is needed on the market. And this makes sense. When you merge the extrusion and the setups, you will have increased quality. You have a tight loop between the extrusion and the other operations, and this creates the quality and it creates the efficiency. What we have at our innovation centers is dedicated engineers for you. We have extrusion specialists. We have more than 200 years of experience. We have polymer engineers. We have design engineers. This is a full stack service for you. What we create is design solutions from advanced tubing to high volume automated setups. We design for manufacturability, that's important, with customer focus, prototyping, validation to production. If need be, then also with manual setups, prototyping to semi-automation to full automation production. This makes it easy for you to minimize the time to market. Our innovation center also features out-of-the-box easy collaboration. Our Scandinavian culture is easy to work with, modest as you see, and our experienced extrusion specialists will find a way for you. So one of the outcomes already from our innovation center, that is something I'm very excited to be talking about today. That is our own in-house thermoplastic extruder. We call it the Excellent One. It's a thermo extruder, high and low temp, designed, built fully in-house. Why? Well, we want to lift our level and give an even better tubing for you. There are a lot of great extruders out there. There are a lot of great extruder manufacturing companies, but our requirement from 50 years of experience, we could not really find what we wanted to have on the market. We have created something that is physically very compact design, clean room optimized. It's a flexible setup. You can do fast changes. You can set up a broad range of extrusions within the same extruder, of course, switching, cylinder, screws, etc. And we have the best components. This caters for tolerance, high tolerance, and repeatability. But on top of that, something that is maybe even more important is the HMI. Our in-house designed HMI, designed by extrusion experts for extrusion experts. You control the full downstream. You control every extruder in a multi-extruder, co-extrusion, tri-extrusion setup. And there is simplicity, the right information at the right time for the operator. It's of course Industry 4.0 enabled, central control system that makes this also easy from a connection perspective. You have a downstream equipment plug and play. We can add or remove components within the line and also be able to easily control, but also to easily get the data out if need be. And on top of that, the standardized data export and import makes it possible to analyze what is happening in an extreme detailed way, and something that will allow us to faster problem solve and faster create new stable processes with this equipment. We're also working very hard to go into the zero defects, increased efficiency, of course, by working hard to automate our inline quality control. You know, even perfect processes, there is variations, and that we need to handle. And we need to make sure that anything that comes out, especially if we produce towards the medical side, something goes into the body, there cannot be any defects. We want to manage that also on the product level, not only on the process level. So this is one of the absolute top extruders in the world. We know it by experience, and it will create even higher value quality tubing for you. That was the extruder, that was the innovation center. And then finally also a few words about the inauguration of the Hall 7. Our latest production area in our Goodby factory, Finland, 2,000 square meter or 22,000 square feet approximately of state-of-the-art clean room for advanced extrusion. Our goal was to create the most efficient clean room in the world. And as this is set up now, the ventilation system air flow washes the lines. This creates an extremely low particle count with an excellent melt control. So we have created an excellent environment footprint. We have reduced energy, water, and heating consumptions from 30 to 85%. And in this, we also have a flexible clean room class. We can go from clean room class 8 to 7, potentially also to level 6. The whole facility is Industry 4.0 enabled with all the infrastructure needed, with the facility environment control and monitoring in real time. This makes us create a very, very controlled environment for our excellent extruders to produce excellent advanced tubing. The people perspective, of course, is also very, very important in this case. It's the people in the end that creates the tubing. It's not the machines. And here we have worked hard with lean flow design. We have taken our meeting rooms also into the clean rooms, so we can work with the people in there easily. We can work with improvements. We can work with process steps. We can work with anything without having to go outside of the clean rooms. There is also an important proximity closeness between the extrusion and other parts like quality control, inspection, etc. And that caters for good communication and good quality. So we are here for you. I assure you that we will solve your advanced tubing needs from design all the way to large-scale production. Don't hesitate reaching out at us at Optinova. Thank you very much for listening today.
So, what are all our products used for? We've gathered a few application areas and welcome Jeff Larson to present them to you.
So, greetings and welcome to Optinova's Live Hub event. My name is Jeff Larson. I'm the Vice President of Sales for Optinova Americas, and I'd like to welcome you to a discussion where we can engage in dialogue around some of the various medical applications and therapy areas where Optinova extrusion and tubing is utilized. So let's start with a question. How can a tube increase the quality of everyday life? Optinova is a world leader in precision extrusion of tubing for medical applications. We have developed a worldwide reputation of exceeding our customers' expectations, not only with our fluoropolymer extrusions, but also with a wide variety of thermoplastic polymers as well. An example of this are balloons that are used in many medical devices today. In order to have a superior balloon, you need to start with a high-quality extrusion tubing that exhibits superior concentricity and elongation properties, as well as consistent wall thickness. We provide engineering support to your engineering team to assist in the design of custom balloon tubing and extrusion for your medical device. Another area where our extrusion expertise comes into play is in the cardiac rhythm management and electrophysiology arenas. Can be treated by several therapies. Our CRM lead tubing components are used as protective, insulated jacketing in long-term pacemaker and defibrillation leads. Our braid reinforced shafts for electrophysiology procedures enable physicians to map the electrical conduction pathways of your heart to find and subsequently treat the irregularities, allowing your heart to beat optimally the Optinova way. Wearable infusion sets have proven to be very convenient for mobile lifestyle patients as they enable fluid, medication, and pain treatment therapies on the go. Micropolymer tubing serves as a tunnel through which medication or fluid is delivered to the body. The disposable infusion sets are lightweight and a critical component, allowing patients to live their lives to the fullest. Helping couples realize a dream is an area in which Optinova takes an immense amount of pride. In vitro fertilization has revolutionized the medical industry and boosted the hopes and dreams for infertile couples. At Optinova, we are happy and proud to support life at this early stage. Oocyte retrieval is a critical step during the IVF procedure as it enables fertilization outside the body. The minimally invasive medical device consists of a high purity, quality tube for oocyte retrieval and transplantation. Another area that Optinova extrusions find themselves in increasing use is in the endoscopic procedure arena. Optinova extrusions are used in various flexible endoscopic surgical devices. Our Zebra PTFE heat shrink is used as a visual aid for physicians assisting with proper device placement. Our Lubrition PTFE single or multi-lumen tubing is used to enable steerability of flexible tip therapeutic endoscopic devices. Urology is another area in which Optinova tubing has found a niche. Tubing in various sizes, shapes, and lumen designs are used in ureteral access, delivery, and retrieval devices. Properties such as flexibility, rigidity, and antibacterial properties play a critical role for increasing the safety, functionality, and patient comfort for these application areas. Optinova made its name in the medical space with its superior IV catheter tubing. Intravenous cannulation provides critical venous access for precise delivery of life-saving fluids, nutrients, and medication. Optinova has collaborated with OEMs for nearly 5 decades to increase patient safety and comfort in the field of high-volume IV tubing. I'd like to thank you very much for taking the time to join us on our Live Hub event. We look forward to working with you and your team in the near future to improve the overall quality and increase the happiness that people enjoy in their life. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Jeff. Very nice. So, COVID-19, none of us has expected this year to become what it became. Contingency planning is key to keep supply chains rolling. planning raw material from suppliers, keeping tight dialogues with customers, planning logistics and freight, and distributing health and PPE coordination. There's more information on contingency planning on our web, looking at the press release. All right, thank you so much. We're coming to the end of this presentation, and it is time for questions. So I welcome the team now to come take us through. Thank you very much for staying around and listening to all the presentations that you've seen today. It's time for the final part of this live hub today, and that's question and answers. So we are taking in questions from our live audience through the live chat on LinkedIn. Feel free to use that. Also, livehub@optinova.com to reach us. Please send in emails there. We have colleagues watching that email. And during the presentation so far, we have received some questions. So with the team ready and available to answer some questions, I think it's about time to shoot off the first ones. And this is about logistics and also our operating sites. First one is going to the European team in Germany. Where are you located and how are you set up in order to have warehouse for call-off orders for customers? Jutta, would you be able to help answering that question? You are muted. Sorry.
But
now we can hear you.
Now it works. Okay, thank you. Yeah, we are located in Limburg, on the land that's between Frankfurt and Cologne, exactly on the A3 freeway. We are quite close to the Frankfurt airport, that's 45 minutes from here, and we have also Cologne airport and Düsseldorf airport in 1 to 2 hours distance. We have a warehouse here in Limburg, which we can use for call-off orders. We also have some shelves here. It's 200 shelves for pallets here in Limburg. So we are working with frame orders and call-offs to be able to deliver from here within 1 to 2 days in the neighbor countries and within Germany.
That sounds good. Thank you so much. The next question comes from a customer in Asia. So that's actually if you would like to have IV catheter tubing samples or IV catheter tubing supply, which factory would supply you out of or in Asia? And I think this one is good if Meta can help answer. Please remember to turn on your microphone.
Definitely. Thank you, Annette. For the IV catheter, we have factories in Finland and Thailand that can extrude the IV catheter tubing, but it depends on the material of the IV catheter tubing. If you are talking about the PTFE or FEP tubing, it will be manufactured from our factory in Thailand. But if you are looking for the TPU or PUR material, that will be supplied from our Finland factory.
Thank you, Meta. There is actually one more question I think you can help answer. Do we have the possibility to sterilize or sterilization process to handle device or equipment manufacture? Do we sterilize the tubing?
All right. Well, sorry that we cannot do the sterilize process by ourselves. The sterilize process normally will be handled by the device or equipment manufacturers. So we only provide the tubing as a component, and then the manufacturer of the device and equipment manufacturer will integrate the components together as a finished goods.
Thank you, Meta. We have one more question on the material here from a European customer. So I think this will be good if you can answer, Jutta. This is, can you confirm biocompatibility for all the materials you use in the products? You are muted. Easy to forget.
Sorry. So we sent in some samples of our FEP, polyurethane, and PTFE tubing for biocompatibility testing, and they passed all the tests for the USB Class 6. So yes, we can confirm that for some of our tubings, and for all our other materials we use, we trust on the statements of our suppliers that they are biocompatible.
Thank you, Jutta. I think that clarified the question very straightforward. Next question comes from a customer in Ireland. So I think, Natasha, if you would be ready to answer this one. It is, we say that we work with both custom-made tubing and of course also off the shelf, but this is the targeted to producing custom tubing. So how long does it take to produce this and also the testing of new materials?
So actually, what we do, as Andreas Perrius said in the session, is that we have our innovation center at Holland, where we have excellent knowledge in extrusion. We also have clean room labs for manufacturing and testing of different kind of prototypes. And of course, our experts within different materials, especially for polymers. And it's always a good idea when you send us a question, just send directly to the sales office, then we can take care of it and guide you to the right contacts. And if you take delivery time from your request to deliver product, what we actually do, we always want to find out what kind of requirements do you have. If there is any special, like it's good for us to know about your applications of the tube or where you're gonna use it, your annual volumes, or if you have a target price or material dimensions, quality and packaging requirements is always very good to know just from the beginning. And after we have all this information, we can proceed you with a quote where we state the price and delivery time. And of course, depending on complexity of components that you want, we can deliver you in between 4 to 8 weeks. So from the idea to deliver the product, where you can put it in your final product, we account approximately 4 to 8 weeks, depending on complexity.
Thank you, Natasha. Here is a contact out of Asia asking a little bit about samples. So possibly, Meta, if you can answer this, which samples are available and how long does it take to get them?
Sure. Well, we are more than happy to provide the samples of the tubing to the customer. All we need to know is your specification, and if we have those tubing in our stocks, we can send it over to you right away. So please feel free to contact our team nearest to your office with the detailed specification. We are more than happy to assist you on this. Thank you.
Thank you, Meta. Here is one about materials. We caught interest in the audience regarding the materials with you, and possibly could be a question to be answered by Andreas Perrius first there. You talked also about the material lab. Which possibilities do we have to consult customers around various material options in the design phase?
Thank you, Annette, for the answer, for the question. I think we are more than ready and available to consult in any questions regarding materials. Our polymer engineers and of course our extrusion experts are there with their experience and with their also understanding of driving projects with the time to market for our customers. So we are ready and available and waiting for your questions.
Sounds very good. And then I see that we have quite a lot of questions regarding the email that we set up. So the live hub at optinova.com will remain open a little bit after this event, so feel free to contact there. But I would suggest that all of our sales offices can be found under www.optinova.com/contacts. So there, feel free to find the contact closest to you. And there also reach out. All the contact information is right there and to address further questions. So we will be more than happy to interact. And most of us are also on LinkedIn. So feel free to reach out and we will make sure to channel you in the right direction right from there. All right. So I think that is probably a good end to this question and answer session. And I would like to thank you all for attending today. It's really, really nice to have you around. And listening to us, and we'll also make sure that we package this and share it so you can also reshare and also use in further dialogues in your teams or within your network. But thank you very much, and from the entire team, we wave bye-bye, and thanks so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye.